the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
All right, good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network's live coverage of the PRO Sidewinder Dirt Racing Series. 360 wing sprint cars tonight, Cedar Lake Speedway up in Wisconsin. These guys getting ready to get after it. This series back and forth between the big block modifieds and the 360 sprint cars. You got about 16, 17 drivers checked in at this point. They still have plenty of time in practice to get in here and run in the series. See some returning drivers. Haven't seen the 54 car in quite a while. Old JB, John Batista, back on the service. If you're a fan of the series, you'll know Anthony DeBarro, Gabe Gladfelter, Nick Chamborn, Andrew Haberman, Nick Cohan, all the usual suspects in here. Bill Coy in here running tonight. About 7 minutes before they get ready to go through qualifying. A little bit of information about this week on the Dirt Racing Network. Sunday night, everybody was off, all series off for the Easter holiday. Hope everybody had a great one. It was good to have everybody back watching Dirt Slingers last night. Dominic had a great show. Had the Monday Night Thunder Series. Good run for those guys. They were at a tough place. They were at Lima Land Speedway. And the drivers put on a heck of a show there. Got these guys here tonight, tomorrow night. Dirt Slingers and Wednesday Night Warriors. Big Block Modified is going to head to USA Speedway for the first time in the big blocks. Ought to be an exciting one. Then Thursday night, Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series. A ton of things going on in that series. Going to have Jerry Kieser, KR Stolfus on the play-by-play, and then going to have Dominic Santina down into the pits doing pit reporting for the guys. They got a lot going on. Got about 45 drivers registered and paid for that series right now. $5,000 on the line for the season. Going to do some giveaways for the fans, giveaways all throughout the season. Got some auction items, some great memorabilia, some fantastic pieces of racing memorabilia that are going to be up for auction. All the proceeds from those auctions are going to go directly to the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame in Knoxville, Tennessee. We'll have special guests on for the broadcast each and every night. Make sure that you like, share, and follow right here on the Dirt Racing Network Facebook page. And if you're over on YouTube and Twitch, hit that subscribe button. You'll know every time we go live. If you're watching tonight, make sure you let us know where you're watching from. Always fun to find out where the fans are checking in from. Lots and lots going on. I know it's getting to be warm out. People spending more time outside, but still some great racing to be seen here in the sim world. Going to try to get out with a few more people as the seasons start to go full swing with the Tim Sims bunch. Make sure that you go over there and follow that. Tim Sims, powered by iRacing. Great Facebook group over there. They go out and set up simulators at different places. Got the Hillbilly High Banks working. That thing's going in full swing now. They got that place looking sharp inside and out. Going to be hosting some events up there in Ohio. Hope the guys are watching, guys. Australia. Well, welcome, Mr. Deacon. That is a long way to be watching from, man. Hope you enjoy the show tonight. These guys are going to have a lot of fun out here. Make sure you drop over and check, like, share, and follow us on the Facebook page, man. Got a lot of people that we know from Australia that come and run either with the series or they tune in and watch. Our buddy Craig Dunn. And a big shout out to my Kiwi Cream Puff, Brett Wheeler. That's my buddy right there, my broadcasting buddy. Love old Brett to death. He's good people. I know if he's watching, he's going to have some smart stuff to say in the chat. So, couple more minutes here, about a minute and a half, and we will get our pre-race ceremonies going. Our Invocation National Anthem. Come back in time for some qualifying. Watch these guys put some laps down. Anthony DeBarro, quickest in the practice session, 12:07. About 7/100ths quicker than Gabe Gladfelter. But it's just about that time. Drivers will be called off the track. Get ready for their drivers' meeting. We will get our pre-race ceremonies out of the way. We will come back in time to watch a little bit of qualifying action here.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? O'er the land
Mr. Johnny Foley and Sam Foley. Thank you very much, drivers. Wrapping up the drivers' meeting, getting ready. Get on the track for qualifying. As soon as the session switches, we will move with them. All right, session switching. Gonna put our top 10 up and get ready to watch the drivers. Get down here just a little bit closer. Watch Anthony DeBarro roll on track. Out of turn 4, Anthony DeBarro to post his first official timed lap. 12.299, not number one. That is Nick Chambrone, 12.097. John Batista, 12.258. Drop John down to 6. Second lap slower. So Chambrone to the top. DeBarro, 12.145. Then Jeff Stewart, 12.193. Nick Cohan bumps him down with a 12.157 on his second lap. Gladfelter bumps Stewart down again with a 12.170. So Stewart 5th in qualifying. Josh Gerlach, 71 car on track. Slower on a lap number 2, but almost the same time for Gerlach, as it looks like qualifying coming to an end. Chris Webb, the only car not going to post a time. So we'll get ready to break these guys down into heat races here. Couple of final preparations. Heck of a day. Appreciate everybody being here, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Going to be a good one. Hope everybody enjoys the show. Let us know what you think as we go along. All right, about 30 seconds, we'll start lining cars up for heat races. Drivers officially checked in. So we're through qualifying. I'm not sure about Chris Webb. He may have just elected not to take a qualifying lap, or he may have gone out and broken something. We didn't. I don't remember seeing his car on track, but I can't watch them all at the same time. So starting to grid cars out for the heat races. 4 heats for us. So about 5 cars per heat here. Should be a relatively quick racing through the heats. We'll run through your CJAuto21.com starting lineup for heat race number 1 on the pole. Robert Mueller in the 3 car. And on his outside, the Full Moon Garage number 10 from Hamburg, Pennsylvania, Robbie Schaefer. Your second row on the inside, the over-the-wall photography number 72 out of Milford, Ohio, Jeff Stewart. And his outside in the Tocos 01 machine, Nick Chambrone. Third row, all by himself back on the back, the BAR Transport, number 63 from Muskegon, Michigan, Bill Coy. Pretty sure everybody's transferring straight to the feature here. May have a little consolation race for these guys that don't go straight through. Top 3 automatically made it through, so little position racing race there. You see that 3 car, Robert Mueller, the Cat machine. on the pole. Next time out of turn 4, that pace truck will take off, drive way away quickly from these guys. They'll get the race started. All right. Green flag about to come out. Heat race number 1 underway. Robert Mueller, good start for him, but Robbie Schaefer going to slide into second, go try to put some pressure on quickly here. Not going to do it in lap number 1. Mueller will lead that lap. And right behind Schaefer, here comes Chambrone. Chambrone, the 0-1 car. Trying to go high side, now is going low side, now falls into line. He's going to set him third, and Stewart and Coy 4th and 5th. Watch these guys, they're making their way around. Single file line right now. Jeff Stewart trying to get up there right on the push bar of Chambrone. Saw Schaefer do the same for just a moment to Mueller. Now inside, not going to be enough that time for Stewart. 4 laps to go this time. Stewart doing everything he can to get in there. Try to make that happen. Wants one of the top 3 spots. Knows he'll be in the show, but he doesn't want to have to work through that B main. Take a chance on having to start too deep in this field. Jeff all over the back of Chambrone's car. It is still Mueller Schaefer. Then Chambrone, the yellow machine right there. Oh, big mistake for Mueller. He got the car way out of shape down there in 1 and 2. Allowed Schaefer to pull up tight. White flag in the air this time. Top 4. Nose to tail right there. It looks like Mueller's got this one in hand. Jeff Stewart. Big move on the last lap. He gets into Chambrone, gets into Schaefer. So Mueller, then Stewart, Chambrone, Coy, and Schaefer in that order at the line. Might be a little discussion between drivers down there. I don't want to speculate. But Stewart went for it on the last lap of the heat race, and things came up snake eyes. So, second heat race. On to the front stretch for us, CJAuto21.com. Starting lineup looks like this. The 86 of John Borst on the pole. Trevor Hinker in the 26 car. That's the Napa machine on the outside. Your second row. 68 of Andrew Haberman. And on his outside, the 27 of Anthony DeBarno. Do not see Shea Paulo. Don't know why I'm not seeing that 21 machine. I'm sure he'll pop in at the end. But Shea scheduled to start position number 5. Another elbows up guy, California driver, Shea Paulo. I was wondering where you were at, Terry. I didn't see your name in there. Thought maybe you partied too hard on Easter or something. Hey, Bart. Good to see you in chat, man. Drivers rolling away on me already. I wasn't ready for that, so we'll jump on them real quick. All right, next time out of 4, they're going to go green. All right, green flag about to come out. There's your green flag. John Borst, good start for him. Going to lead us into 3 and 4. Cross start finish line leads lap number 1, Trevor Hinker in second. And then Anthony DeBarro and Andrew Haberman battling right here. I see Shea Paulo's car finally makes it to the racing surface. Quickly, he gets up there and gets into the turn 2 fence. Going to be on the show anyway. All he's trying to do is get a few laps in. Make sure he knows what the setup feels like, where the car needs to be better. We're going to watch the battle here. Leader, about 5-6 car lengths out in front, saw a good move right there. Haberman took a shot, didn't work out for him. He and DeBarro starting to go back and forth, and Haberman blinking just a bit. 68 machine up on the top, couple blinks each lap. He sits in third, trying to chase down Trevor Hinkert. Anthony DeBarro still in fourth, and Shea Paulo way behind these guys, but still in the lead lap. If he could catch a break, maybe catch up here. Get these guys to slow down for a second or something, but battle for the lead right now. There goes Hinker. Hinker making a bid for the lead, didn't get it done that time, coming to the white flag. And it looks like John Borst will pick up the win. Then Hinker, then Haberman at the line, just ekes it out in front of DeBarro. And Shea Paulo will complete his 8th and final lap. We'll see him in the feature. Probably going to see him in that consolation race where he can improve his starting position by passing a few cars there. So let's run down our CJAuto21.com starting lineup for heat race number 3. On the pole, Chris Jabot in the 7 car, and on his outside, the alwaysraceday.com NetCode Esports number 71 from Bon Durant, Iowa, Josh Gerlach. Your third row on the inside, the Ultimate Dirt TV Black Diamond Motorsports number 54 out of Ellington, Florida, JB John Batista. And on the outside of him, in the CJ Automotive Dizzy Motorsports number 21 out of Nazareth, Pennsylvania, going to be Nick Cohan. Third and final row on the back, scheduled to be the 68 car of Chris Webb. I do not see Webb yet. He may roll out late. He may not. All right, pace truck away. Green flag about to come out. There it is. Heat race number 3 underway. Close start for all 4 cars. Now everybody started exactly the same time. Good looking side by side into 1 and 2. Now they're going to start to spread out just a touch in 3 and 4. Jabot leads lap 1. Gerlach got up underneath him. He's going to take over the lead out of turn 2. John Batista in third. Nick Cohan sitting back there in the 4th spot. Kind of a traffic jam between those 3 drivers. Nobody with a clear-cut advantage. They're going to come down the backstretch at us. Watching Batista and Cohan over that 3rd and final direct transfer spot. Cohan had all the momentum off the top side of 4. 5 laps to go that time by. Batista back to 4th. Cohan 3rd. Jabot, the black and yellow number 7 machine right there, in 2nd. Josh Gerlach, after taking the lead, starting to stretch away from these guys just a little bit, giving himself a little cushion. Three laps to go that time by. Gerlach, Jabot, Batista back around Cohan. Cohan had problems last lap. Let Batista get around him. Now Batista starting to put pressure on Jabot. 2 to go this time by. Batista way up to the marbles. Not quite enough that time. We'll see what he can do out of 3 and 4. He goes in deep Round the top side, door gets closed, had to check the car down. White flag in the air. Josh Gerlach just gone from these guys almost 3/4 of a second right here. We're watching second and third. Gerlach will pick up the win in Heat 3. And at the line, Jabot just barely over Batista. Nick Cohan in fourth. All right, fourth and final heat race, only scheduled for 4 more cars. The CJAuto21.com starting out, it looks like this, the double lot of Don Runkle Jr. on the pole. That's the Mission 22 machine you see on the screen right there. And to his outside, the Sirius XM number 8 of Thomas George. And your second row on the inside, the 85 car, the 05, of Casey Miller, and on his outside, one of the quickest guys week in, week out in this series in that 128 machine, Gabe Gladfelter. Gladfelter been making serious strides in the modified portion of this series. Has had his ups and downs in the sprint cars, but lately a lot more in the up category the last couple of races. So, final heat race, getting ready to go green out of turn number 4. Everybody ready to go here?
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air, Terry. Those updates, it almost got me. I didn't know there was one, man. I clicked it on, everything was red. I was like, what is going on here? And, then you got to go through the whole process. I almost was a little late getting in here. Luckily, it happened fast. End of lap number 1. Thomas George is going to have the lead. It looked like Don Runkle had problems out of 2 right there after the start. Everybody gets around him. George goes way up in the marbles. He's going to lead lap number 2. Gladfelter slid right in behind him, and then Casey Miller, that 05 machine, after a side-by-side half-lap battle with Gladfelter, falls to third. Now Runkle getting close to the back of the 05 car. We are watching Thomas George up in the front here. That blue machine with the black wing on top. Staying up kind of in those marbles. Left side's right below him. Oh, that time out of shape. Gladfelter's there. A little contact. Little how do you do wheel to wheel. Here comes Casey Miller, going to take advantage of everybody losing momentum. He's going for the lead out of the bottom of 4. Didn't get it that time. Has it now out of 2. Casey Miller, new point man in heat race number 4, and he's going to run right there up against the marbles. Thomas George, Gabe Gladfelter, and Gladfelter may have damage. That car looks like it's off base. Looks like maybe he is struggling getting it through the corners. It's losing a little bit of momentum. Runkle's got the top side on him, and Runkle took third away. So white flag lap, little contact between Runkle and George. George got out of shape. Runkle found him. It's all Casey Miller to the checker flag, then Gladfelter, Runkle, and Thomas George in that order. So heat racing action complete. We will get ready to move on to the warm-up session. No consolation races. Everybody going straight to the feature. Going to give these guys a couple of minutes here. See if they put cars on the track. We'll figure something out that we can do. It may be wrong, but we're going to try it anyway. All right, car's going to roll onto the speedway. So what we will do is we give you guys a little bit of sound to go with the Fury. All right, drivers, about to wrap up the warm-up session before the feature. 30 laps. The distance tonight for our feature. Got a good look at what the track's going to look like from the driver's point of view. I see Mr. Matthew Henninger in the chat. Tim Nichols, thanks for chiming in, fellas. All right, just about time to get dirty here. Cedar Lake Speedway, PRO Sidewinder Dirt Racing Series 360 wing sprint cars lining up on the front stretch for us. We'll run through the CJAuto21.com starting lineup for the feature. Robert Muller on the pole with John Borst to his outside. Josh Gerlach and Casey Miller going to make up row number 2. Row 3, Jeff Stewart and Trevor Hinker. Your 4th row, Chris Jabot and Gabe Gladfelter with row number 5, Nick Chambrone and Andrew Haberman. 6th row, JB John Batista, Don Runkle, side by side there. In your 7th row, Bill Coy will start next to Anthony DeBarro. Row 8, Nick Cohan and Thomas George. And the final row, Robbie Schaefer and Shea Paulo. I don't think Chris Webb is going to make the call for this one. So we are going to have 18 cars for 30 laps. Should be a pretty good one. Ready to roll the cars off. All righty, cars rolling away, getting lined up 2 by 2, couple of pace laps here. Watch him come down here into turn 3. Driver going to the back, 72 car, Jeff Stewart. I have a feeling that may be a post-heat race penalty that he will have to endure at the start of this thing. We will get ready for the green flag out of turn number 4. Robert Mueller. John Borst going to get us started. Pace truck about to accelerate away from the field. Just waiting for the loud pedal.
Green, green, green.
Feature time, 30 green flag laps. Everybody looks like they're going to get through turns 1. Turn 2 down the backstretch, already into turns 3 and 4. Mueller up on the top side, hanging on to the lead over Borst. Josh Gerlach slipping around now, caution a little bit deeper in the field. That may be John Borst. Borst may have had problems down here in turns 1 and 2. We'll take a look and see what happened to John. Right there, 86 machine, good out of 4 down the front stretch. Oh, right rear, clipped that tire there on the exit from the track to pit road, and that just started a big problem for him. Luckily, only one car really clipped him. Didn't clip him too bad. I don't think he's going to have a whole lot of damage, but be surprised if the 86 car is not dog walking just a little bit. That's right, Mr. Nichols, hillbilly style. Anywhere there's dirt and hot dogs, you're going to find the ultimate hillbilly, Mr. Tim Nichols. All right, going to get them single file nose to tail here. Nick Cohan into the pit area. Not sure I even see Nick in chat anymore. With the green flag back out. We're back underway. 1 and 2 going to be Mueller, Gerlach, Miller, Jabot, Hanker, your top 5 right now. Everybody kind of single file. Watching Bill Coy shape hollow here. 3 wide. Down the front stretch and into turns 1 and 2. That time a little overcooked. Mr. Paulo found the outside fence off a 2. Going to hang on to the spots. Now working his way around Runkle. Paulo up to 12th. Back to the front. Gerlach has the lead now. Then Miller. Jabot into third for a second. He had to give that up. Caution. Bill Coy. Bill Coy and Thomas George around on the backstretch. Let's see what happened to these two. They were right there together with Jeff Stewart right behind them. Stewart up to the center. A little bit of room. Oh, looks like Coy got a little out of shape. He collects up the 72 and the 8 car. And Jeff Stewart's car heavily damaged. I don't think he's going to be able to continue. Looks like he's already off into the work area. John Borst all the way out of the track too into the work area. So 4 cars already retired, and the war of attrition well underway as we're only 5 laps into this thing. Gerlach, Miller, Mueller, Jabot, Gladfelter, Batista up to 6th, Hinker, Chambord, Schaefer, and Haberman in your top 10 right now. Then DeBarro, Paulo, Runkle, and Thomas George rounding out the field. Everyone else pretty much in the pits. I think, Bill Coy took the 63 car back to the work area, so we're about to go back to green. 25 laps still to go.
Green flag.
We're back underway. Gerlach got a good jump that time. Mueller, after losing the lead, settles back into third. Then Jabot and Gladfelter going side by side. Jabot out of shape, gives up the spot, may give up another one. John Batista around the top side. Jabot right through the slick, and that car way out of shape, getting through the slick part of the track. Looks like Chris Jabot just fighting a very ill-handling machine right there. Chambrone took a shot at him, couldn't make it stick. Gladfelter now up to third around Mueller. Mueller trying to fight back, but Batista right in the mix. 3 wide into turn 1 for just a second. Now contact there. Chambrone up to the fence, going to drive it away. Keep it going. Checked up a couple of cars behind him. That car damaged, I think. He went straight to the wall in 3 and 4. We'll see what happens to him down here in 1 and 2. Trying to run at the top. Maybe the car's okay. He just overcooked it getting in there. Wasn't sure what was going to happen. Didn't get it turned off into the corner very good. Battle starting to shape up for the lead. Gerlach and Miller getting ready to go at it. Batista now up to third, but he is 1.7 seconds back. No longer. As the caution will wipe out of that big gap. Jabot. Well, maybe Jabot not in this one. It looked like he was for a second. Oh, yeah, it was Jabot. He got spun around. They get spun back around. Got clipped there by Haberman. So another quick caution. Still 19 laps to go. All right, Thomas George showing 2 laps down, but back onto the track. Nick Cohan right in front of him, 5 laps down. Stewart off track, Coy off track, Borst off track, and Chris Webb never did start. So your final 2 running cars, 14th and 15th right now in the running order. And an adjustment, Nick Cohan 4 laps down, not 5. So lights off on the pace truck, getting ready to go back to green with 19 to go.
Green.
Pace truck goes by. Single file line around the top side. Still Gerlach in front of Miller. They were 3 wide, down in 3 and 4. Oh, Shea Paulo deep into the corner, got into Mueller. He's trying to go forward. Mueller was holding him up a little bit. Those two still going at it back here. Now Paulo gets around. Big gaggle behind Mueller, who got way out of shape. Slowed everybody up. Chambrone was right there. DeBarro, Schaefer, all of them right in that mix. But Shea Paulo inside the top 5 now. Casey Miller to the point, got around Gerlach. Gerlach had trouble while we were watching that battle for 5th. Casey Miller took the lead. Gerlach now got pressure from behind. Batista right on top of him, and Chambrone closing in the gap. Then Paulo. Gladfelter has gotten around DeBarro. He's cleared himself into 6th, and DeBarro 7th. Schaefer is 8th. Mueller back to 9th, and Hinker now. The 68. Oh, up into 10th. There's DeBarro with a problem. Let's go see if DeBarro did that of his own accord. He looked like he was all by himself. Going to get down here in 1 and 2. Right in the slick. Yep, right rear. Got it up in the slick. Got a little bit too much throttle in it. Got it sideways, and Robbie Schaefer nowhere to go. All right. So Miller, Gerlach, Batista, Chambrone, Paulo, Gladfelter, Schaefer, Mueller, Hinker, and Haberman the top 10. 12 cars still on the track. Make it about 13 or 14 because Cohan and company still out there, but they got a lot of cars to pass to move up still. 12 is still on the lead lap. Just past halfway, 13 laps remaining. Ready to go back to green. Out of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Good jump for Miller. Looked like Gerlach tried to time it, missed it a little bit. Now he's going to have problems through turn 2. John Batista power move to the top side. Put the 54 car up to 2nd. Move Gerlach back to 3rd. Chambrone still 4th. And there's a 3-wide battle for just a second. 4th, 5th. Paulo, Schaefer, and Gladfelter all right there. Keep Mueller in that mix. He's right in there in the 3 car. And then Hinker in the 26 to 68. I'm not sure what number that is, but I know it's Trevor Hinker's car. He had the Napa machine tonight. 26 machine. So battle starting to shape up at the front. Batista reeling in Miller a little bit here, a little bit there.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution. Once again, I'm not even sure who that's for. Haberman, maybe? Yeah, Haberman got out of shape. He got Thomas George turned around. Yeah, that's what we're going to call for the caution right there. So track definitely getting slick. You can see a couple of slick grooves, one down low and one up, about a lane down from the top. Yeah, just having to search around to find some grip. Right at 10 to go, be 9 when we get the green flag. Pretty much the exact same top 10 except for Anthony DeBarro now cracked back up in there. 13th and 14th, Thomas George and Nick Cohan not on the lead lap, but the other 12 cars are. Pace truck getting away from the field, getting ready to go green once again with 9 laps remaining. Green flag in the air. We'll see if Casey Miller can hold off John Batista, Josh Gerlach, Nick Chambrone in the hard-charging 21 machine of Shea Paulo. Paulo way in the back on the start of this thing. And I want to say he started in the last row on the inside, about 17th, and he is now up to 5th. Batista now trying to put some pressure. Tried to show Miller the nose mid-corner right there. Batista once again bringing it up. Wants him to hear the sound of that 360 engine. See if he can force a mistake out of the 05 machine, and nothing so far. Might have been a little one there, but doesn't look like it's going to hurt him. Batista couldn't find enough grip. 5 to go that time by Miller, Batista, Gerlach, the top 3. Then Chambrone and Paulo in behind. Casey Miller now starting to put a gap on Batista. Miller, 3 to go. Miller and Batista, pretty good, healthy gap between themselves and Josh Gerlach. Gerlach about 3 car lengths over Chambrone, but we are inside. 2 to go. Coming to the white flag. This time out of 4, Batista goes to the basement. Nothing is going to close the gap that time. White flag in the air for Casey Miller. Into 3 and 4. If he can keep it straight, keep it out of the fence, I think he's going to do it. He's going to pick up the win here tonight. Casey Miller. PRO Sidewinder Dirt Racing Series 360 winner at Cedar Lake. John Batista and Josh Gerlach in the top 3. And we'll get these guys, bring them around here on the front stretch for us. Give us a nice parked pose. And we hope JB remembers. He's been away for about 3 minutes now, and we hope that he remembers how to come back. He took it straight into the work area, so we may have to go all the way down there to catch up with him. And we may not get to catch up with him, but that's okay, because we are going to try to talk to... Yeah, I like this other view better. I got to work on that a little bit. Let's get everything squared away here so we can chat with our drivers. Josh Gerlach, you there, buddy?
Yep, I'm here, Roger.
Well, man, a good run there. You had to lead for just a little bit, and you end up coming home third. Tell us something about your feature tonight.
It was a tricky track tonight, that's for sure. First time I've been here in the 360, and made a couple mistakes, and that's all it took for Casey and John to get by me. They're super quick, and you can't make those kinds of mistakes.
Yeah, you had a lot of pressure from a lot of people. You worked your way around Mueller there, and it looked like the track really started to get tricky along the top side, especially on the exits of the corner. What it looked like from the driver's seat.
Yeah, that it was tricky getting in, tricky off. I was surprised how quick the bottom went away too. We were talking, amongst the teammates here, a couple of restarts to go, and I was kind of surprised that there really wasn't much moisture out there at all. So sucks that it was kind of follow the leader up top, but like I said, if you made a mistake, you were going to get past.
Well, a great run still on the podium. I'm sure you've got some shout outs, some thank yous before we let you celebrate, bud.
Yeah, thanks to you you always do a great job broadcasting these races. Nick and John for putting this on at Pretend Racing Online, alwaysraceday.com, NetCode Esports, and Dizzy Motorsports.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Look forward to seeing you next week back in the big blocks.
Sounds good. Thanks, Roger.
Third place finisher, Josh Gerlach. Now, I think he forgot procedure because he took his car straight to the work area, but we're still going to try to talk to John Batista. John, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Been away so long you forgot how we do this, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You're all good, buddy. It's been a while since I talked to you. It's really, really nice to have you back, and you finished second here tonight, man. Tell us a little bit about that run in the feature.
Yeah, it was a good race, a lot of fun, and I kind of took about a 2-month break there, just ran late models once a week, and that was it. So I don't know. I feel like I'm driving the cars a little bit better now after running the late models. Yeah, just here to have some fun, and I felt pretty good tonight. Had a clean race with a lot of different people. Yeah, I mean, I really couldn't have asked for much more.
Well, you've been gone for a little while. We had at least one new build while you were gone and a whole lot of patches. From what you recall, how much different is it out there trying to race now than it was when you decided to take your break?
To be honest, I don't really know what they changed, at least on the sprint car, but I don't know. I don't know if I would even have noticed anything in the build because I haven't run them in so long. So I really forgot what they felt like before. And this is like my first race in the sprint car since February or March. Actually, more like early February. And yeah, I don't know. I really just try to keep the car straight like you would in the late model. I think those really rubbed off on me for running them consistently, and they really carried over. I noticed tonight that prior to my absence, I probably would have been on the gas a whole lot more, especially running the middle there. Not that it worked in this race at all, but it was definitely a little bit better than I would have been a few months ago.
Well, fantastic run. You still come home second. I'm sure you got a list of people you'd like to thank for the hot rod tonight.
Yeah, I just want to thank Nick for inviting me to this deal. Thanks, Nick. Glad to be back in his league running things again. Should be here weekly, I think, pending any other plans. But yeah, thanks for these guys for putting this deal on. Congrats to Casey on his well-earned victory. I know him and Josh had a hell of a battle there at the lead for most of the first half of the race, so congrats to him. And yeah, thanks for broadcasting this thing as usual. Continued support with his deal. And I will see you on Thursday.
All right, man. Look forward to seeing you Thursday. Thanks for chatting with us, and congratulations on another great run.
Thanks, sir.
Welcome him back, JB. Great run for him. Let's go down here to the winner, and let's see if we can talk to Casey Miller. Casey, are you there? Uh-oh. Maybe we didn't get Casey. Casey, are you there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man, fantastic run. You had to battle a little bit to get the lead there, and then late in the going, you had to battle a little bit to keep it, man. Tell us about that run.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to crack off my first win of the season. I had to work my way to get to first. Me and Josh were battling for a couple laps there. I finally was able to throw the slider on him and get by. Then there was a couple cautions. They're late. Then I noticed that second place was getting pretty close. So I just kind of had to hold my line and just hope it was enough to get to the finish.
Well, an awesome run, man. Like I said, good battling in there. How tough was it to find grip and, like you said, to keep that car going in a straight line?
Yeah, you just had to be like right up against the wall, at least for me. I mean, in the last turn, I even tapped the wall. And I thought I might have been done for because I knew John was like right there. But I ended up was able to get the checkered flag.
Well, a great run. Congratulations on your first win. I'm sure you got plenty of thank yous you'd like to throw out for the great car you had tonight.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank my friends for giving me some motivation to keep on going. Because I can be a pretty negative person, but you got to stay positive. And I'd like to thank Nick and John for putting the league on, and you for broadcasting.
All right, man. Well, congratulations again. Fantastic run. Look forward to seeing the modifieds next week.
Yes, sir.
Your winner tonight, Casey Miller. We'll run through the results. Batista was second. Gerlach comes home third. Then Chambrone in fourth. Paulo to fifth. Good run for him. Picked up about 12 spots there. Gladfelter comes home sixth. Robbie Shaper in seventh. Eighth to Trevor Hinker. Robert Mueller in ninth. Anthony DeBarro 10th tonight. Andrew Haberman comes home 11th. Chris Jabot in 12th. 13th to Nick Cohan. Thomas George in the 14th spot. Don Runkle Jr. comes home 15th. 16th place was Bill Coy. Jeff Stewart in 17th. John Borst in the 18th spot. And 19th, Chris Webb will be credited with that tonight. Great run for the PRO guys. They will be back in the big block modifieds next week. I like to watch these guys go back and forth from one car to the other. A lot of fun to watch the difference in who has a more adept hand at driving each car and what discipline it takes. So it's a lot of fun. Check these guys out every Tuesday night. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, Dirt Slingers. Wednesday Night Warriors, Big Block Modifieds, USA Speedway. Dominic Santini will be back on the mic with you, making the call for that one. And then Thursday night, the big show, the big show, Monster Show. Wicked Energy Gun before 10 Outlaw Series. That is a big series this time. Drivers buying in for $20 a pop for the whole season. We're racing for $5,000 in prize money, $1,000 to the points champion at the end of that season. So be sure you tune in for that. For myself, Dominic Santina here at the Dirt Racing Network. Appreciate each and every time you guys tune in. We know you can watch this stuff anywhere you want. There's plenty of places to stream, and you choose to watch it here. So we thank you very much for that. Until we see you the next time, keep it dirt.